Lincoln College University, Malaysia, and the Hong Kong Baptist University. We extend our warmest greetings to all the academicians, researchers, distinguished dignitaries, students, and all those who have joined us online. We assure you a meaningful and discussion-filled experience.
We have an exciting lineup of speakers and discussions awaiting us, and we truly hope this event serves as a catalyst for inspiring innovations, collaborations in academic excellence. Without further ado, let's begin this conference with an invocation dance.
To begin this remarkable day, let us invoke the blessings of the Lord Almighty. For this, we'll go through an invocation dance. Let the rhythm and grace of this performance direct our knowledge and inspiration we are about to embrace today.
That was truly an enhancing. That was truly an enchanting performance. A heartfelt thank you to our talented performers for such a divine and soulful presentation.
Every grand event begins with words of wisdom from a visionary leader.
It's our utmost honor to invite Dr. Ruba R. It's our utmost honor to It's our utmost honor to invite Dr. Ruba R., Head of the Department, School of Commerce and Professional Studies, to deliver the welcome speech. Ma'am, we request you to grace this occasion with your encouragement.
The best way to predict the future is to create it. Peter Drucker. With this thought, good morning everyone. It's with the immense pride and great enthusiasm that I welcome you all to the International Conference on Leveraging AI and Digital Strategies for Innovation and Sustainable Business Growth, organized by School of Commerce and Professional Studies, Marian College, Kuttikanam, Autonomous. Before I begin, with a heart full of gratitude, I seek the blessings of the Almighty, whose guidance and grace inspire us to pursue knowledge, innovation, and meaningful collaborations. May this conference serve as a beacon of inspiration and academic excellence for all of us. First of all, I extend my deepest gratitude and warmest welcome to our patron, His Excellency Marjos Pulikal, Bishop of Kanyarapalli Diocese, and Very Reverend Father Bobby Alex Mannamplakal, Manager, in their absence, for their support and the encouragement in conduct of this conference. I extend a heartfelt welcome to our beloved principal, Professor Dr. Ajmon George, sir, whose visionary leadership and unwavering support has made this conference a reality. A heartfelt welcome to our chief guest, Professor Dr. Midun Chakravarti, Dean, Faculty of Artificial Intelligence, Computing and Multimedia, Lincoln University College, Malaysia. He is an expert in the field of AI, big data, and cybersecurity. Sir, your presence and expertise will undoubtedly set the tone for insightful discussions ahead. We are also privileged to have with us some of the brightest minds in the field, the resource persons for the technical sessions. Ms. Sarah Lane, FCA, Head of Ethics and Assurance, ACCA UK. Illuminate new pathways for research and innovation. A hearty welcome to all the keynote speakers. A special note of gratitude and welcome to the ACCA, the Association of Chartered Certified Accountants, our valued sponsor, for their generous support in making this conference a grand success, and for helping us with arranging the right resource persons from ACA, and also a word of gratitude to the Lincoln University members, Hong Kong Baptist University members. We deeply appreciate the contributions and support of Mr. Christopher, Ms. Althea Lee, Ms. Harita, and Mr. Royston in facilitating this collaboration. And special welcome to Professor Dr. Binu Thomas, Mr. Radhakrishnan Pillai for their guidance and support throughout this conference. A special gratitude to the former head of the department, Professor Thomas K.V. Sir, for his guidance in initiating this conference. I would like to place a warmest welcome to our administrator, Reverend Father Joseph Pongandanam, and Deputy Administrator, Reverend Father Ajo Perumgatil, for their support and presence. A hearty welcome to all the vice principals, head of the various departments, and faculty members for their support and presence. This year, our conference has brought about 53 external presenters from 16 colleges and with 42 presenters from within Kerala and 11 from outside the state. Your presence signifies the importance of knowledge sharing beyond boundaries, and I encourage each of you to engage, collaborate, and take full advantage of this academic gathering. A special welcome to all of you who has graciously joined this particular meeting. A warm welcome to the conference coordinator, Dr. Emilda Joseph, our team of faculty members and organizing committee who have worked tirelessly to bring this conference to life. Your dedication and commitment are commendable. Next, I would like to welcome our research scholars, our students from BCom and MCom of School of Commerce and Professional Studies. Your commitment to learning and research plays a crucial role in shaping the future of innovation and business. With 48 research papers set to be presented, this conference serves as a platform to explore the transformative impact of AI and the digital strategies on sustainable business growth. Each paper reflects the hard work, dedication, and the intellectual curiosity of our participants, and we look forward to the stimulating discussions that will follow. As we embark on this journey of learning, let us remind ourselves, innovation is seeing what everybody has seen and thinking what nobody has thought, according to Albert Sense. With this thought, let this conference ignite new ideas, foster meaningful collaborations, and inspire groundbreaking solutions that will shape the future of business and technology. Once again, a warm welcome to each and every one of you. Let's make this a memorable and enriching experience. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your words of encouragement. A gathering of this magnitude is made even more special by the presence of eminent personalities who contribute immensely to the world of academia and research.
To introduce our esteemed guest, we invite Dr. Shinda Sebastian, MCom Coordinator, School of Commerce and Professional Studies. Ma'am, please do the honors.
Good morning to all, distinguished speakers, faculty members, and dear participants. It is with great pleasure and honor that we welcome an esteemed academic leader, distinguished researcher, and corporate trainer, Professor Dr. Mithun Chakravarti, to this international conference on leveraging AI and digital strategies for innovation and sustainable business growth, organized by School of Commerce and Professional Studies, Marian College, Kuttikanam, Autonomous. Dr. Mithun Chakravarti serves as the Dean, Faculty of AI Computing and Multimedia at Lincoln University College, Malaysia. A pioneer in the field of artificial intelligence, big data, and cybersecurity, his research contributions have earned him over 1,000 citations and an H-index of 16, highlighting his profound impact on these cutting-edge domains. His leadership has been instrumental in designing and developing interdisciplinary academic programs that align with global standards, bridging the gap between academic excellence and industry relevance. Dr. Midun has spearheaded numerous funded research projects, including advancement in GPU-based platform for securing big data transportation and internet worm propagation modeling. His expertise is further exemplified by his patent in wireless sensor network and 5G optimization. Beyond academia, Dr. Midun is a certified HRDF Malaysia trainer, empowering professionals through advanced corporate training in VBA programming, business intelligence, and data analysis. His contributions extend internationally, fostering academic collaborations across China, India, Vietnam, Myanmar, and Kyrgyzstan, promoting global exchange and innovation in higher education. We are proud to emphasize that Marian College Kuttikanam Autonomous has been in collaboration with Lincoln University College Malaysia since 2019, fostering academic partnership and research initiatives. Dr. Midun has been closely associated with this collaboration, contributing to the shared vision of academic excellence and international engagement. We are truly privileged to have such a visionary scholar and industry expert among us today. His insight will undoubtedly enrich our discussions and inspire new perspectives. On behalf of School of Commerce and Professional Studies, we extend a warm welcome to Professor Dr. Midun Chakravarti and look forward to his valuable contributions to this conference. Sir, over to you.
And I thank the organizers who have been communicating with me from the day one until now to make this event happen. And we, Lincoln, would like to share our congratulations from the management side. Our president, Professor Dr. Amia, have conveyed his wishes, and a special thanks to Professor Joe James for inviting us.
Hello, Dr. Midun.
Okay,
Can you hear me? Hello, Dr. Midun.
Yes.
Yeah, am I audible?
You are
Yes,
not
yes,
audible,
sir.
Thank you. So thank you for inviting us.
Please wait.
I would like to share our
You are not audible.
congratulations
I hope you
from
can hear us.
the management of Lincoln University College, and as well as from our faculty of AI Computing and Multimedia. And special thanks to Professor Dr. Ajimon, the principal, who has been here for just 2-3 months back. And we are very happy with collaborating with Marian. And yeah. Yes, you are audible. Sure.
Hello, Dr. Midun. Can you hear us?
Yes, sir. I can hear.
Hello, Dr. Midun.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, sir. Yes, I can hear you. No problem, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you for inviting us, sir. Okay, sir. Okay. So once again, I thank all the management of Marian College, especially Professor Dr. Ajimun, the principal, for inviting us. And we are very happy with collaborating with Marian College. And since it started long back, almost 6 to 7 years, and we are very much proud to share all the achievements outcome of the collaboration which we had with Marian. And a special thanks to Professor Joe James, and who was also been a part of the collaboration with Lincoln. And a very special thanks for the conference committee people, the convener, and all the professors, associate professors, lecturers who are involved. And I congratulate the participants who have taken part, have contributed their scientific ideas in the conference. And it is a special note from our president, Professor Dr. Amia Bomik, president and founder of Lincoln University College. He was very happy to collaborate with Marian, and he wanted to convey his regards and congratulations for this particular event, the conference, and also congratulate the management and the organizing committee and the participants. and and very much very I mean that's all. I mean it is like back in home, that it is not a new adventure. I mean new collaborations, since we had a lot of outcomes, we have done a lot of research, and we have constructed a research center as well, and we have contributed with the teaching fraternity to make things much more happen. And we would like to continue this collaboration in conducting such events and making much more research outcomes. Thank you all of you for inviting us. So let me share some insights what we have and what we are progressing with, and what we are marching towards in the field of artificial intelligence. I would like to share those insights with all of you. And with all your permission, may I share my screen?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Sorry, I have given a request. Yeah, thank you.
सुबह तो ऐसा बेल मारती है।
Is my screen visible?
Yes, sir. Visible, visible.
Thank you. And let me get into the topic. And actually, I wanted to discuss with a specific topic of multimodal large language models. But before that, I wanted to emphasize the importance of such artificial intelligence models, so that it will be enhancing the importance, I mean, enhancing the scope of the topic. So, where I would like to start with AI and digital transformation for future ready business. And basically, we all work towards SDG goals. And especially, we Lincoln work towards the quality education SDG 3, where we stand in 32nd position in Times High ranking, and in QS ranking we are at the position of 185 in Southeast Asian region. So the purpose why I mean this is, we could able to achieve those SDG goals and keep ourselves in the ranking in the intrusions, or whatever the incorporations what we have made towards technology with our execution. So that helped us a lot. And as we were working in Industrial Revolution 4.0 in last 2 years back, and we brought up few products, especially our data centers and artificial intelligence programs, short courses, and also some mobility programs with other universities worldwide. So in all these areas, we incorporated artificial intelligence and all the technical transformations which were in need and which is still in need, and we could able to achieve few things. And still we are working towards in the next phase of it. So all we know that artificial intelligence, AI, ChatGPT, and it has a huge impact all over the globe. But we are moving towards a next step in it, and it is not a concept, and it is a whole idea where uh, nationals a lot of nationals which is advanced, especially China, Korea, and even US. From Western countries, of course, all we know that, but especially from Asia, we have a huge impact, and we are getting a lot of investments from China in Malaysia. And it is not that what we focus in the media and so on. Even through Malaysia and China, we are bringing researchers, bringing expertise skilled people and researchers who can directly contribute in Malaysia and China and most of other Southeast Asian countries. So those things we have been working towards, and we have a lot of concepts, and the budgeting has been made towards green technology, which is nothing but focusing our digital transformation on sustainability management. So that's the whole idea is. So what we do is, it's not only in education part and where we are in AI, in business and personal. It is an analysis, it is a survey. Like in 2024, $214 billion has been made as a revenue for the business industries, meaning in all sectors, AI has been already incorporated, either knowingly or unknowingly, which is said to be for, you can see 1.339 billion we will be achieving in 2030. And this is not only because of certain applications. Yes, of course, we know a lot of applications, especially ChatGPT and last 1 week DeepSeek. All these applications are known to all of us and very familiar, and we are all using it. Apart from that, a lot of BI tools, a lot of analysis tools, a lot of marketing applications, CRM applications enabled with enabled with AI, enabled with applications, has been incorporated into a variety of businesses. And we have a huge market in it. I mean, when it comes into the education sector, it contributes a lot for quality of education, which stands for SDG outputs. So, and we all know that all have been created through Gen AI, generative AI, and the perceptions you can see, it is like the analysis of teenagers, like perception of 93% of like AI and robots, and they trust 65% trust AI, and 80% of teenagers are directly interacting with AI tools in recent days. And of course, there are risk controls, and of course, other similar government industries are also using it. And this is where we are in, meaning almost 80%, 80% minimum and maximum of 93% of people are started using AI tools, AI applications. So it can be considered as an era, or it can be considered as the next generation of computers, where there are few obstacles when the computers have been incorporated into the real business or personal, and people started using it, and now you can see everywhere. The same will go with AI as well. of course, AI is not, I mean, there is a debate that AI should not be offered as a bachelor's degree or any certification programs. It is a skill-based learning. Yes, that is true. But there are two side. I mean, there is another side. It is not that when you learn Bachelor of Artificial Intelligence, you will be good in using AI tools. No, the people who will be learning from the side of AI, the IT people or computing people, so they will be designing the tools, they will be generating the AI applications. But rest of the world, all other fields, either computing or non-computing, regardless of the specializations, they have to develop the skills of using the AI tools. They may not be developing it, they may not be designing, they may not be structuring the AI tools, but they need to familiar in using AI tools, like how people are now using mobile phones or smartphones and so on. So that's the important stake. And this is the reality, like daily 20% of search engines, AI search engines, are used by all of us. And especially when it comes into chat GPT, daily 11%. And net worth is, I mean, altogether the net analysis is 56% of people are using AI tools. And then 51 for chatbots. Now, not only the search engines, yes, of course, all of us are using ChatGPT, DeepSeek, Google Gemini, and so on. And people are now moving into the next set of tools like image creators, generate things, and video generators. Of course, it is being used both in the perspective of business and personal. And it means that now we cannot take back, and it is already into the market, it is already into the hands of the customers. People started using it, so we need to make it more strengthened, and we need to make more, I mean, we have to be very aware, and either in computing field or non-computing field. And if we are in the computing background, we need to focus on how it can be turned into products. And through this, where we are marching is towards marketing, sales, CRMs, production, logistic, compliance, and now, of course, health. Because all of us know that a lot of hospitals, especially in India, we were able to find out, we are able to see that people started doing AI-enabled surgeries, especially the knee surgeries. And of course in Malaysia and of course in China, the surgeries has been conducted remotely. The patient and the surgeon will not be directly meeting to each other. Through AI, through some special VPN connections, they are started implementing the surgeries remotely. So it goes into an extended mechatronics and so on, but still we need to focus on certain applications. And where our core area, I mean, the applicants, I mean, the computing people and IT people, where especially where we are doing a research, I mean, myself and our team, we have done few research using, I mean, in the concept of NLP. Of course, all of you will be knowing it, natural language processing, where all those generative AI's concepts, applications have been done through generative AI. And I could able to recognize people now speak a lot about Gen AI, generative AI, where we should be very good in prompting. And if as good you are in prompting, you will get the result. And now in last 1 week, we could able to see another product from China has been launched, which is well known for DeepSeek. And this there is one slight difference between the product of OpenAI and DeepSeek. It is a simple difference. Like OpenAI works with just supervised learning, and whereas DeepSeek, it has been enhanced with recurrent learning. I mean, the reason is, I mean, the analysis of prompting will be automatically done in DeepSeek, and much it doesn't no other any specific data centers have been connected with it. It is just reinforcement learning. I mean, recurrent reinforcement learning will be happening, and prompting will be done, and prompting will be provided by itself for the next level, and it will be finding out an optimized result. So that's the difference. But what we say is all those are generative AIs. And I want to show you a picture. Maybe in the next picture I will be showing it. Generative AI, of course, in last 2 years it is very popular, and since November 2022 we are all using generative AI, ChatGPT. But it's not that it has been launched in November 2022. The concept wise, we are already into generative AI before November 2022, maybe in starting of 2019, where AI started long back before. But actually now we are using the next AI technology like adaptive AI. We have already into the market. We are using it. I hope all of you might be using smart watches, which is adaptive AI. And of course, Netflix, Amazon, and all e-commerce websites now have been turned into adaptive AI. So it is not, but still we are, I could see people talking about generative AI, but already we are into the next level of adaptive AI. So where adaptive AI is nothing like things will be read and the customer behavior will be analyzed and the product will be provided as per the customer behavior. Very simple. Like if you are using any e-commerce website, I mean e-commerce applications, you don't need to search for a product what you want. I repeat, you don't need to search for a product what you are seeking for. The application itself will analyze your behavior, your processes, whatever the history of actions you performed. Based on that, the application will know what you need and the options will be provided to you directly before you search for it. So that's what customer behavior analysis. By analyzing the behavior and the actions performed by the customer, and that really helps the e-commerce websites and e-commerce portals, and they do their advertisements to you. So that's how. And especially like the real-time example is what we are using in hands is Netflix, Amazon, and whatever you, and also smart watches and so on. So it analyzes your behavior and it guides you to do that. So these are all the things where just we go behind like LLM, large language models. So this is where we were working on so far, like only based on the text, like ChatGPT, DeepSeek, and so on. And why I'm emphasizing the area of large language model and also multimodal large language model is people are now getting more aware on these areas, and this brings a lot of business opportunities. And now it is not only things stopped with ChatGPT and things, so GPT technologies, but you can still use those APIs in your area of research or area of specialization, or if you are a student, once you are getting into your organizations, in the floors, you can use those APIs which are free and which is already into the market and the public sources. You can use it. And where LLM is just you have to give prompt, it process and it provides you text. But multimodal language models, what they do is you can give in the form of a text, audio, and image and video, and it gives any to any is the concept. I will also have another slide where I will be explaining more about multimodal. So this is what we are working on it. I mean, this is what we are having in our hands, but things to be focused us very little. Like we focus only on the applications where we are familiarized, most common. But you can see the large language models, you can see the area where we started using it, like in 2022, late 2022, we can see the chat GPT comes into the market. So that's where we started using LLM. But you can see there are a lot of other GPT technologies and applications which is publicly available. All those shaded with green color is free of cost, and it is an open source applications in all the e-commerce websites and also other technical tools. We have these LLMs where it can be incorporated into your researchers. If you are a researcher, if you are doing any product based applications, of course you can use all these applications, because a lot of data centers are being connected with this. And the next or most important area where all of you will be playing around is data centers. And if you are able to, if you at least know, or if you are aware of those data sources, which you will get a scope of getting into data centers, and that will be the most important aspect in next couple of years. And it is not for adaptive AI, it is the next level of generalized AI. So we call it as generalized AI, XAI. So where people, it will be a human level AI. So there will not be any intruders or interruptions of any other applications, even no interruptions of human. It will be directly connected, and it will be directly analyzed, and things will be done automatically. So that's how it will be. And a lot of projects has been started, especially in India, especially in I could name the university, MIT University. They have constructed a lab, and those GPTs with NLP, they have constructed, they have created a new natural language. It is not a programming language. They have invented a new natural language through which the computers can communicate within those computers. It is hard to, I mean, of course, human can learn as well the language, but it has been communicate. It was a communication tool between the computers, and somehow the project was ended, and they have they have dismantled those instruments as well, because maybe for some reasons. But it goes like that. So if you see, like in November 2022, the ChatGPT came into the market, and we all speak about Gen AI, but things have been long time back. But not only with these, we also have multimodal language models, where these models are still not much familiar, much being used by people, because the growth of multimodal GPT is starting from 2022 until now. It is moving forward, and you can see a lot of free open source applications. A lot of those are publicly available, and very few are common, like Flamingo, and very few, I mean, especially the students might know, because right now they are using those applications for creating funny things like videos, movements, and such applications where those can be generated, and I could see that in all social media they used to spread those video generating video things is fine, but when you think about as a product based, we can do a lot. And that's where the organizations are seeking for. And please don't get into traps, especially like they used to charge and you are paying it and you are getting subscribed and you are generating few videos for no use. But when you as a technical person, if someone is working on IT, AI algorithms or machine learning algorithms, you can construct with the data centers with connecting these applications where they are providing free APIs, where you can come up with your own product and you can incorporate it into your projects. And if you're doing research, of course you can collect a lot of set of data sets through them, and then you will get a chance of getting into data centers in your academic research or projects. So that will be a great scope where you will get through multi-model LLMs, and it is huge in now, and it is more focused, and it has a bright future for next couple of years, at least next 5 years. So this is the any to any where LLM is being transformed to MLLM, where anything can be to anything. So very simple. Hope all of you might be knowing the compilers. I don't need to explain much. Like there was now it is no more. It has been vanished. Like when JVM was came into the picture, like in the programming sector, it got an focus. Like it is a what do you call Java virtual machine. It can compile anything to anywhere. Like you can write a code in a mobile, not even a smartphone. You can, if you have a small processor, you can write a code and you can execute it anywhere in the processor. Like you can write a code in a micro oven and you can execute the code in a washing machine. It is possible through Java virtual machine. So that happened because it is an like interpreted programming language. So such a way, like now previously there was a constraint like text to text only. That's what prompting. That's all with Gen AI. But when it comes into the next level of Gen AI, it is multimodal language model. Now we are converting to anything. And of course, all of you might have seen some attractive applications. But as I said, the technical part of it is we have the insight understanding. So what to be the idea to be identified is one framework to align all multimodals with language. So how it has been encoded? It is an universal encoder. You can all those like and it, basically, of course, it starts from NLP, natural language processing. So people who have worked with NLP might be knowing the steps of processing NLP. NLP is like you can, like what you're doing in your chat GPT, whatever you are prompting, whatever you are requesting to the GPT, each and every single word will be separated and it will be taken for analysis. Meaning when you type a group of words in a form of a sentence or in a form of a paragraph, each single word will be separated. We call it as tokens. The process is called tokenization, and then it goes to the next levels like feature extraction and then collecting for synonym dictionary and then analyzing, and then finally we decide whether to classify or decision making or predicting or whatever it may be. All machine learning comes into the play. But as I said, we also have tokenizers that if you are very well versed in NLP, it will be easy for you to get understanding of LLM and MLLM, and now one LLM. It is one means one framework, but they have done an universal encoder which can tokenize visual, audio, point tokenizer, an IMU tokenizer for medical imagings, and then MRI, all those. So it can be done, and then you can create a dictionaries for it, and which can generate, end of the day, can be just a text or an image or anything, whatever. That's what any to any. And this is not only with one particular language, which can be done in many other languages, I mean all natural language processing. So those things to be focused on, and where we have to focus is, it is then getting into human level AI, whereas we call it as generalized AI. The point what I want to conclude in here is, we are now in action of having gen AI, generative AI. Whatever you give, it generates. So that's what we are using in our hands. But not only that, we have also started using adaptive AI, which is all, just now I gave the examples of Netflix, Amazon, on all e-commerce, and especially your smartwatches. All those are adaptive AIs, but still people will be working on adaptive AI. They will be enhancing it, they will be adding a lot of features, and you will be getting more products on it. It's because it will be definitely connected with reinforcement learning and deep learning concepts and so on. And then people will be getting into generalized AI, where there are products coming up with generalized AI, which will be future called as XAI, which will be exactly like a human level AI. It is now, then you can see it will be getting into a lot of industries, architectural, and very important is here, instruction tuning is the most important, where you can see that this is the part, instruction tuning, and that's where we will be working on it. And I can show you the next one. Yes, it is nothing but fine tuning your product, especially like when you work on machine learning, we call it as feature extraction. After extracting the features, you will get a fine output of data through which you can further proceed as per your what do you call, as per your desire. Like you can get into decision making, or predicting algorithm, or whatever it may be. And same thing goes with here. And the process of you can see this. Okay, just get into next. The process of getting into instruction tuning is nothing but human level AI will get into fine tuning of your data. So enterprise language, language object operations of LLM will have to work on fine tuning. And this LLMOPS, large language model operations. So this model, you can get it in free open sources, where it can be incorporated into your research or projects, where it will help to fine tune your data. Data in the sense, what I say is, it is not only text data, it can be multimodal data, either image or audio or video, or medical images, or any even like what do you call, unstructured data. So open source pre-trained LLM, so that you will be getting in there, and then you can work on it. So the area to be focused is fine tuning your models for Gen AI. So that will be the most important aspect when it comes into the transmissions of data. So those are the things where we wanted to share with you. And then the applications where we'll be using is, of course, you can connect with all the SDG goals, starting from quality education and gender equalness, and then women empowerment, and whatever it's, and also the food for everyone, a lot of things. So everywhere, I mean, you might have already used it, maybe knowingly or unknowingly. Starting from COVID-19, we are into uh, into using of AI tools, especially these Gen AI and adaptive AI, um, connecting with all the SDG goals, and not only one single SDG for all. So it will be, I mean, these are the applications I wanted to share with all of you, especially open source pre-trained LLM, and that's where would be it will be an idea for those who are working on multimodals, especially large language models, and people who are working with deep learning, which you have to focus on these fine-tuning data. So then it will be getting a better idea for you in your research or projects and so on. So that's all. Thank you from my side. And if you have any queries, please go ahead. I would be happy to answer your queries. Any questions?
Does anybody have any questions for the doctor? Thank you, doctor, for sharing your valuable insights with us. A keynote speaker.
Thank you.
A keynote speaker brings a wealth of knowledge and experience, inspiring us with their expertise and innovation.
To introduce our esteemed keynote speaker, we now invite Ms. Vinitha MV, Assistant Professor and Coordinator of BCom Self-Financing, School of Commerce and Professional Studies. Ma'am, the stage is yours.
Hi, Eva, I am here. So all the best. So thank you for joining us.
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Distinguished guests, scholars, and esteemed colleagues, it is with great honor that I introduce our keynote speaker today. An exceptional educator, a thought leader, and a true advocate for the transformative power of education. Dr. Eva Y.W. Wong, former Director, Center for Holistic Teaching and Learning, Hong Kong Baptist University. She has dedicated over 35 years to academia, significantly impacting higher education in both the UK and Hong Kong. She holds a degree in electrical and electronic engineering from University College London and a PhD in information systems from the University of Alberta, Scotland. She has combined her technical expertise with a deep passion for advancing student learning. Since 2010, Dr. Eva has been enhancing student learning at Center for Holistic Teaching and Learning, Hong Kong Baptist University. Her work earned her recognition as a Principal Fellow of the Higher Education Academy in the UK in the year 2018. She is a leader in developing, engaging, learner-centered e-learning pedagogies, sharing her insight through research, conferences, and publications. Beyond her academic contributions, Dr. Eva has been a mentor, a change maker, and a driving force in advancing education on a global scale. Her insight and expertise has influenced institutions, educators, and policy makers worldwide, making a lasting impact on the way teach and learn. Today, we are privileged to gain insight from Dr. Wong as she shares her expertise on the topic, harnessing AI for long-term business growth. Without further ado, let's welcome Dr. Eva Y.W. Wong to lead us into a journey of inspiration and learning. Thank you.
Do I have to do anything at this point? Oh,
No,
hello.
ma'am, you can start.
I can start. Yeah, yeah. Hello. Can you all hear me?
Yes, audible, ma'am.
Okay, very good. Hello. I know we are running quite late. We are overrun a little, not a little bit. We are overrun. So I promise you, I will not be very long, because and I have to thank Miss. Sorry if I didn't read your name properly. Miss Vin. Vinitha, for that lovely introduction. I'm not sure I really deserve all that. It was very kind. And I thank your principal, Dr. Ajimon, for inviting me. In particular, I have to thank Benu Thomas, who is a good friend for a long time. We've known each other on and off for over 10 years and worked together on a lot, some of the things together. So I was my privilege and also my pleasure to talk to you again. Now, let me share my screen, and then you can sort of look at the topic. Okay. Now, let me share that. Okay. Let me share that, and then go and make this my presentation mode so that everybody can see my presentation. Okay. Now, as you can see, this is my topic. Let's talk business. Harnessing AI for long-term sustainable growth. Because I look at the theme of your conference is really interesting. But on the other hand, we are at a business school. So we are not really talking about a lot of technical things. I think Dr. Midtom give us an excellent presentation just now because he is an expert in AI. Now, I must confess, I'm not an expert. I don't consider myself expert in anything. I consider myself somebody who can understand things and try to learn them as much as possible. So this is my topic, and I really would like to explore with you in terms of business, how is AI going to affect the business growth, and how do you make your business sustainable so that you're continuing making money? Okay, so first of all, I want to say this is good afternoon now. Then at first I thought I was going to talk in the morning because I got the time wrong. And woke some of your colleagues up. Sorry, Banu, and sorry, Imelda. But these are my two cats, and they've been with me preparing you this PowerPoint. And I know Valentine's Day is not an Indian celebration, but it's almost like a worldwide thing now. My domestic helper this morning said, Happy Valentine's Day to me. First thing she said to me this morning is Happy Valentine's Day. So happy to you. And this is a simple outline of what we're going to talk about. And since I retired from HKBU in 2021, I am still a member of Emeritus from HKBU, so I have to mention it in any of all my presentation. Now, this is HKBU in Hong Kong, and in 2018 is developed a 10-year strategic plan. New nearing the end now, so I think the president is working on the next plan. But nonetheless, the plan, the strategic plan, is still valid. So the three main strategy: best student experience, research excellence, and capacity building. So to us, student and research are two major things that we actually are working towards, giving them chances to learn. So this is a Baptist University. Now this is a brief introduction to myself, where I got my PhD, where I got my first degree, and the number of awards that I get with my teaching and learning and things like that. It was a fairly good. I'm happy with it career, and I thought I can retire. Of course, immediately after my retirement, I got employed by Baptist to be a consultant on quality audit, and I finished that in 2023, which was a good result for the audit. So I was quite happy, thinking that I can now enjoy myself. But in 2024, I had a major personal challenge. I suffered a stroke in February. So it was about a year ago. I suffered a stroke. My right-hand side was completely immobile. So I have to think about life again, and luckily my family stayed with me, support behind me. I have a lot of good friends, fantastic colleagues, but Banu still invite me to give talks. So that kept me going. So I am here now, not completely recovered, although my right hand can sort of move, but at least it's I am still learning. Okay, go back to the talk. First of all, when we talk about AI and business and everything, I actually want to, what we call, look back at history. Why does AI, innovative technologies, I'm really not talking about AI, just AI, but really innovative technologies, and I call it IT, just use that term. Why does it matter to business? So let's take a look at history. Businesses have adopted the abacus, a counting frame, and it was really popular starting from second century BC in China, and was adopted in Europe, in the Middle East, and everything. So business are not new to IT. Business like IT, they adopt IT. Then, of course, when we have the computers were for the scientists, were for the military use. They were not for business at first. It was not until the UNIVAC 1 in the 50s, when this was created, then business started to use computer. When business use computer, everybody use computer. And of course, nowadays, laptops and mobile phones are used by everybody. So I would say business do not just use innovative technologies. They popularize them for general use. So when we now talk about AI, 2025, we talk about AI, artificial intelligence, the most prominent of innovative technologies. Now, AI is transforming industry, and by driving efficiency, innovation, and scalability. And businesses that embrace AI are more poised for long-term growth and sustainability. So that is why businesses like AI, and AI matters to business. So what is the role in business growth and in enabling sustainability? Well, first of all, in business growth, it actually drives operational efficiency. It actually help you to make data-driven decisions, because in the end, after all, what is AI? It's huge databases, and these fantastic computers and algorithms can grab the information and analyze them very quickly. So all your decisions are data-driven. They actually improve customer experience because things are happening much more faster, and they actually tailor to the customers what they like, and they actually enables new products, new services, and new business models. And what about sustainability? How does AI support sustainability? First of all, it optimizes resources, allow people to look at the resources and reduce waste and work better. And it actually make transparent the supply chain, making things more ethical. We actually know how things are from, and in terms of environmental impact, it helps to reduce the carbon footprint. So that's how AI help us with our growth, with the business growth, and with this business sustainability. And of course, when we talk about AI, we cannot really miss out digital strategies. Now, why do businesses need to develop and work according to the digital strategies? I know we have a lot of people in the audience, and I wish you would answer me these questions because you are mainly business faculties and business students. Why do businesses need to have digital strategies? Anybody? Anybody? I usually give about 1 minute to break the ice. Anybody? Why do business want digital strategies? No, still too shy, or wanting to go to lunch? I know. Talking at lunch is actually very terrible. Now, maybe I shall answer for you if you're too shy and wanting to go to lunch. Well, business needs digital strategies. First of all, because they are not cheap. AI is not cheap. Computers are not cheap. Anything digital, anything innovative are not cheap. So you need to work it out. You need to have a plan. And anyway, these things, AI, computers, everything, they are happening so fast. If you do not have a strategy, you are following all the time and you don't know where you are going. So you need a strategy to tell you what your business needs. So when you follow these innovative technologies, you are really at the forefront of it, not just blindly follow. So what are these digital strategies? Well, cloud computing. Are you going to buy your own computer all the time, or you are going up to the cloud? What is the infrastructure that helps you? What about the Internet of Things integration? Do we have real-time data, or do we just look at old data? How do we collect real-time data? How do we analyze them? Of course, we have cybersecurity, because these days, if you don't look after your cybersecurity, you are not really doing business. Your business will not survive. And of course, most important, human being. I still believe in human being. And your workforce has to be agile, has to learn, has to go with the time. So let's have a look at 3 examples, international examples, to look at AI in action. Well, the first one is from India. Now, I have to choose this example. Is a bank, so it fits the business goal. And very interestingly, their chatbot is the electronic virtual assistant. It's called Eva. So obviously, I have to choose this example. I mean, what else can I choose? The chatbot has been around since 2017, and it can answer questions very quickly and responded within 0.4 seconds, very fast. But more importantly, they are now using AI to help them with fraud detection, because they can analyze and look at a lot of data and look at defraud tax, look at frauds and suspect cases. So that helped them with customer service as well as saving resources for the bank. This first example. Second example is Alibaba from China. Of course, this giant from China, and they actually use a lot of cloud computing, and they actually do that with their language model. They serve over 90,000 businesses or enterprises and help them to reduce costs. So they actually use AI to help them to serve the customer as well as reduce costs in their own data center. So you can see they do a lot of research in AI. And then finally, I want to choose the example that most people know, and that's Netflix. Now you may they actually use AI, and 80% of their recommendation is done by AI. So basically, they know us and try to explain to us what we like. So this is AI in action internationally, not just in one country or another. So what are the challenges? Well, to me, because I have been working on ethical issues a lot, my major concern with AI, with any technology, really is ethics. Of course, there are costs. After all, we are talking about business, and we are talking about human beings who need to be reskilled. So how do we overcome them? Well, we obviously learn from the AI experts like Dr. Mid-Moon, and we actually prioritize AI ethical issues in AI. And as I said, I do have a particular interest in ethical issues, in technologies, in AI. So I do want to talk a little bit in terms of the challenges and consideration. And one of the most important things, because I'm talking to colleagues and in Marian and in other colleges, Marian College at Keynote, so excuse me if I don't read it correctly. Education, to me, is still the most important thing. Now, what are the ethical issues? Well, of course, digital ethics. Are we only interested in getting money, or do we have to thought about human beings and the heart? And when we talk about green, does putting a few fans and solar panels, is that all? Or are we doing more? In fact, the most important thing about the digital ethics really is digital equality. The people who have access to computer, to technology, and people don't have access have a huge difference. I actually just know of a personal example just recently, because I have a domestic helper from the Philippines who just come to join me this month, very new. And when she got her contract, the agency that helped me to recruit her cannot find her in Mindanao because the telephone line was not working very well. So for 2 days, they cannot find her. So just a simple telephone, they don't have access. On the other hand, my previous maid or a domestic helper, she was working to support her daughter to become a business designer or business analyst, and she's studying in university where she has the latest technology, internet, AI, all sorts of things. So, and she's also from the island of Mindanao. So you can think about it in same country, the Philippines. You already have a major difference between those in the country, in the city where they have access to the latest technology like any places, and also in the countryside where telephone is a major problem. So digital equality is something that we have to work on. Just cannot let it go. So I hope all of you will remember this. So let's look forward. the future of AI really is a lot of generative AI for creativity and problem solving, DeepSeek, ChatGPT, Poe, all sorts of things. And we have AI powered tools for climate change and also personalized things for us. And while working on this PowerPoint, I noticed that UNESCO is actually working on AI ethics already. They have a global AI ethics and governance observatory, and they actually have a lab where people can work together. So if UNESCO is working on this, we have a chance. I do believe that we have a chance. But for businesses, let's start small, think big, and scale fast. This is the only way business can work and be sustainable. What are the key takeaways for us all? It's going to come, it's going to be a game changer, and it will come and help us with innovation and with sustainable growth. And you have to have digital strategies to cope with the long-term success, because it's not going to work if you just blindly follow. And business must must adapt, and you must adapt fast, and you must adapt wise. And that is why the UNESCO has a business council for ethics of AI. So we should be part of it and joining a conversation. Now, while preparing for this PowerPoint, I was obviously looking into the AI. I was looking into Poe, and I was looking into DeepSeek. And I liked what DeepSeek says, because by harnessing AI with the digital strategies, we can build businesses not only grow, but also thrive responsibly and sustainably. So let's take the first step today. With that, I want to thank my colleagues in Baptist U, and I would also like to thank all of you for your time and attention. And just to remind you of my cats and the fact that all this are done by human, none of this are done by AI. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Any questions? Or you are too hungry? Hello?
Does anybody have any questions for Dr. Eva?
So, Eva, how do you see the progress of business with the introduction of AI? Because everywhere we are seeing AI, and how this will be affecting the business in the future.
Yes, I'm sorry, I didn't catch the first part. What is it? How do I see business?
Yeah, this business, because every aspect of life we are seeing the influence of AI. Students are using AI in maybe in all their tasks, and how this will be affecting our business also, because everywhere this is also going to be affected by AI.
If it's everywhere, it is already happening. So in a sense, that's why I said that business not only use AI, business actually popularize it, because it brings the AI to the general public. I mean, many of us are looking at Netflix, or going and going to the bank and do things at the bank. But those businesses, Netflix or the banks, they are using AI. So in a sense, they bring the general public in touch with AI all the time. So in a sense, it's a good thing, because then people will know that there is AI there. But we also know that if we just talk about business and talk about money only, then we'll lose ourselves. So in a sense, us, the general public, the human, has to be on guard and make sure that we are using AI ethically.
The problem,
Maybe.
the problem here is some companies like corporates, they are using AI, but some small entrepreneurs, they may not be utilizing this, and this is a question of survival for them, especially in marketing.
I totally agree with you. Is what I call about the digital equality or inequality, isn't it? So when we talk about AI, when we design AI system, design AI for use, we have to start from scratch. That the ethics of things has to built in, has to from the outset. So if you are making a lot of money, you have the responsibility to give it back to help the enterprises. That's all. But I know it's easy to say it, very hard to do. But I believe in the young people. The young people these days are much more ethical, are much more into equality. So maybe they will guide us. Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor. On behalf of Marian College Kutikanam Autonomous, I sincerely thank you for delivering such a keynote session. Your expertise and engaging presentation will be the talk among many students and will leave a lasting impact on our audiences, sparking meaningful discussions and new perspectives. A significant moment in today's event is the felicitation, followed by the official release of the conference proceedings.
To mark this occasion, we are honored to invite Professor Dr. Ajimon George, Principal of Marian College Kutikanam Autonomous, to lead the special segment. Sir, we welcome you.
The keynote speakers today, Dr. Midun Chakravarti, Dr. Iva Wong, Head of the Department of School of Commerce and Professional Studies, Dr. Rupa, my esteemed faculty colleagues, my dearmost students, and those who are participating in the conference online. So an international conference on leveraging AI and digital strategies for innovation and sustainable business growth. So that is taking place today, organized by the School of Commerce and Professional Studies in association with ACCA, Lincoln University College, Malaysia, Hong Kong Baptist University also. So our association, associations with the ACCA and Lincoln University and Hong Kong Baptist University has been there for long. And with these institutions, Marian College Kutikanam is collaborating because to know what is happening at the international level and bring speakers from international level to Marian College to benefit our students, these associations definitely help. So I am really happy that an international conference of this sort is happening here, and I take this opportunity to appreciate the School of Commerce and Professional Studies for curating such an event. And conferences of this kind is definitely a dynamic platform for exchange of groundbreaking ideas. I wish all success to this conference, and let this conference be a springboard for collaboration, innovative strategies, exchange of innovative ideas. I once again thank each and every one of you, and very happy that it was mentioned that around 40 papers are going to be presented, and the conference proceeding is soon going to be released. So wish you all success, and on behalf of Marian College, Kuttikanam Autonomous, I especially thank Professor Dr. Midun Chakravarti from Lincoln University College, Malaysia, and Dr. Iva Wong from Hong Kong Baptist University for being the key speakers of this international conference in the inaugural ceremony. And looking forward to have 2 technical sessions, and concurrently there will be paper presentations in different venues. Wishing all the best for those who are going to present papers, and hope that you will get some insights from this conference as key takeaways. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. We request you to stay on stage as I call upon Dr. Ruba, ma'am, Head of the Department, Dr. Emilda K. Joseph, our conference coordinator, and the student coordinators for the revealing ceremony.
Now it's a time for vote of thanks. In a world of difference, collaboration is our greatest strength. A very good morning to one and all present here. Leveraging AI and digital strategies for innovation and sustainable business growth, the international conference organized by School of Commerce and Professional Studies, Marian College, Kuttikanam, aimed to prepare future industry professionals to face the competitive, ever-growing commerce and professional industry. With this inaugural function, we mark the formal beginning of International Conference 2025. I have the pleasant task of delivering the vote of thanks to the gathering. To begin with, first my thanks goes to inaugural speaker, Professor Dr. Midun Chakravarti, Dean, Faculty of AI, Computing and Multimedia, Lincoln University College, Malaysia. Dear sir, your words have not only set the tone for this conference, but have ignited a spark of inspiration among us. Thank you, sir. We are truly honored to have Dr. Eva Y.W. Wong, former director, Center for Holistic Teaching and Learning, Hong Kong Baptist University. Though miles apart, your insights and expertise bridge the distance, enriching this conference with valuable perspective. Thank you for taking the time to share your knowledge with us. I would also like to acknowledge our heartfelt gratitude to Professor Dr. Ajimon George, Principal of Marian College, who not only graced us with his presence, but also released the conference proceedings. We sincerely appreciate your support and leadership. Thank you for your unwavering commitment to fostering academic excellence and global collaborations. Thank you, sir. I extend my sincere gratitude to Head of the Department, Dr. Rupa R., for helping us out whenever and wherever possible to make this event a grand success. Your guidance and encouragement have been instrumental in making this event a success. A special thanks to Dr. Shinta Sebastian, Ms. Vinida MB, and all the faculty members, internship students, research scholars of SCAPS department, special invitees, and guests for taking the time to be with us on this day. A special thank you to our technical committee head, Mr. Jalid Matthew, and all the team members from MCMS, Rev. Father Sobi Thomas, Mr. Joby NG, and the student members for ensuring the seamless operations and technical excellence. To our academic sponsor, ACCA, your support has played a pivotal role in making this conference possible. We also extend our gratitude to Hong Kong Baptist University and Lincoln University, Malaysia, for their institutional support in providing distinguished speakers for this conference. A special acknowledgement is reserved for the dedicated student coordinators, Sabin George Wargis, Sean Bijoy, Sneha Susan, and Ajmia Salim, and all other student volunteers who work tirelessly behind the scenes to ensure the seamless execution of this event. To our wonderful audience who have turned up in such overwhelming numbers, we thank you very much for your participation and cooperation and for being here with us today. Let this spirit guide us through the rest of this conference. Thank you everyone for your contributions, presence, and commitments to making this International Conference 2025 a memorable and enlightening experience. Wishing everyone a productive and intellectually stimulating conference ahead. Thank you. I remain.
Thank you, ma'am. With that, we conclude the inaugural session. We now take a short break before we move on to the technical sessions ahead.
Please make use of this time to refresh yourself, network, and get ready for the insightful discussions coming up. We will resume shortly, and the technical sessions will begin at 11:25 a.m. Thank you.